It began as a quiet discovery in an ancient desert, where time seemed to have stopped thousands of years ago. A team of archaeologists equipped with the latest scanning drones and artificial intelligence analysis tools stumbled upon what they believed to be an ordinary excavation site. What they uncovered, however, would challenge everything humanity thought it knew about history, technology, and the evolution of intelligence itself. At first, it was just a fragment of metal, thin, rusted, and covered in dust. But beneath layers of corrosion lay a strange pattern, a series of evenly spaced etchings that resembled binary code, sequences of zeros and ones. The team's leader, Dr. Elena Marquez, dismissed it as coincidence until their artificial intelligence-assisted scanner confirmed something astonishing. The markings were mathematically structured, too precise to be random. The team had unearthed what could be the world's oldest form of digital communication, a code older than any computer, older even than electricity. The discovery site was located deep within the sands of southern Egypt, near the ruins of a forgotten civilization. Carbon dating placed the metal fragment at nearly 4,000 years old, centuries before the known development of binary systems by modern scientists. As the news spread through the scientific community, disbelief turned to fascination. How could an ancient civilization have created something that resembled the foundation of modern computing? The fragment, named the Karatin disk, was taken to a secure research facility. Under the microscope, researchers found microscopic grooves arranged in repeating sequences. When converted into digital format, the data produced a pattern, an algorithm that generated a geometric design, eerily similar to modern encryption keys. It was as if someone, thousands of years ago, had tried to encode a message using mathematical precision. Dr. Marquez's team began to decode the pattern. It took weeks of continuous work, assisted by powerful quantum simulation systems. Finally, they revealed what appeared to be a digital signal, a kind of ancient data structure. The more they analyzed it, the clearer it became. The Karatin disk was not a tool nor an ornament. It was a message. But from whom? Some theorized it was a lost technology from a forgotten civilization, perhaps a society that understood information in ways we were only beginning to grasp. Others believed it might have been a symbolic artifact, a philosophical representation of order and chaos. But when the encoded data was finally reconstructed into a visual form, what appeared on the screen stunned everyone in the lab. It was an image, or rather a diagram, showing a structure that looked remarkably like a circuit board. The intricate lines, nodes, and intersections mirrored the architecture of modern computing systems. Yet the artifact predated the first known circuit concepts by millennia. The implications were staggering. Was it possible that ancient people had discovered principles of digital logic long before our time? As the research continued, more fragments were uncovered nearby, each containing additional sequences that fit perfectly with the first. Together, they formed a complete data set, and digitally assembled, revealed a complete design of what seemed to be a computational device powered not by electricity, but by mechanical and magnetic principles. The ancient creators had somehow discovered how to store and transmit information using magnetized metals, the earliest form of digital storage known to humankind. The revelation sent shockwaves through the world. Historians rewrote chapters of technological evolution. Philosophers debated whether human progress was truly linear, or if knowledge was cyclical, discovered, lost, and rediscovered throughout time. Scientists around the world joined the investigation, using artificial intelligence to reconstruct the device in virtual simulations. To everyone's astonishment, it worked. The recreated machine could perform basic calculations using magnetic patterns, an ancient analog computer with a digital logic foundation. It was primitive, yet ingenious, a testament to how intelligence could emerge independently in different eras. But the mystery deepened when researchers found something hidden within the final sequence, a second layer of encryption. After decoding it, they uncovered what seemed to be a message, translated roughly as, "Knowledge is eternal. Those who understand patterns will find us again." The phrase sparked global debate. Was it merely symbolic, or had an ancient civilization intentionally left a message for future generations? The wording suggested awareness of time, as if its creators had foreseen the rise of modern technology. Soon, discussions arose about whether the Karatin civilization had connections beyond Earth. While many dismissed the idea as pseudoscience, others could not ignore the precision of the artifact. The level of mathematical sophistication required to produce binary-based encoding was far beyond what was believed possible in ancient times. Dr. Marquez remained cautious. The greatest mistake, she said in an interview, would be to assume they were like us. Perhaps they did not think in circuits or code, but in patterns, universal truths that naturally lead to digital logic. As more discoveries emerged, researchers realized the keratin disk was not alone. Similar artifacts were found in distant parts of the world, in South America, Mesopotamia, and even Southeast Asia. All shared the same mathematical signature. It was as if a global network of ancient knowledge had once existed, communicating through encoded symbols. In time, the team's findings were published and the world took notice. Schools began teaching the story of the world's oldest digital secret as a reminder that innovation is timeless. Technology, it seemed, was not just a product of modern intelligence. It was part of the deeper human quest to understand the universe through patterns, logic, and meaning. As I stood before the original keratin disk in the museum, its metallic surface reflecting the soft light, I felt a strange connection across time. Perhaps those ancient minds were not trying to impress the future. Perhaps they were simply speaking the universal language of order, the same one that modern computers use every second. In that moment, I understood what Dr. Marquez meant. Knowledge truly is eternal. The world's oldest digital secret was not just an artifact, it was a bridge between past and future, reminding us that intelligence in any era always seeks to be remembered.